first thing Firefly met was a dog. He didn't really seem to mind it very much. Next thing he met was my friend Mia. He went right up to her and sniffed her hand. No problems there. Then I introduced him to my lunge whip again and practiced some approach and retreat. After that, I asked him to disengage his hindquarters. Don't eat it! Hey, Firefly! We turned on the water and we didn't expect it to be quite so extreme, but he didn't really care. So this is introducing him to the rope and to release to pressure. Good. He did pretty good. Every time he did the right thing, he would lick and chew, which shows that he's learning. As you can see, he got a lot better at it. So then I did some hand feeding with him, and I asked him to draw near to me in order to get some alfalfa. So at this point, I started approaching him with my lunge whip and touching him on the body with it. This helped him get used to my presence and my smell as I got closer and closer. He ended up not really minding having the lunge whip anywhere on him, and I ended up being able to touch him all over his body, including his ears, his sheath, everything. So then I switched to the other end of the whip because it was a little bit stronger and I could give him scratches that would be more similar to what my hand would do. And eventually, I ended up leaning over with my hand and I got my first touches on his body. I worked my way up his neck, getting him used to being touched all over so that I could eventually take his tag off. He needed a couple breaks multiple times, of course, because it was a lot for him and being touched isn't something all horses can just do right away. But I was really impressed with how willing he was. I ended up giving him some alfalfa while I was touching him because it was a good distraction for him and it kept him happy while I was working with him. We kept it a positive experience. He was doing really well, so I took the leap and I started touching his tag. He didn't seem to mind at all. He's a very strong, curious, and brave horse. I'm really liking getting to know him. So I took the tag off while he was eating, and it actually took 5 or 6 minutes of loosening before I could get to this point. It was on there pretty tight, so it was earned.
There you go.
So yeah, that was day 2. Overall, a really good day, and I couldn't be more proud. Stay tuned.